our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nikita, the Miner Krylov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Derek, the One Brunson.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. A lot of people felt like Nikita Krylov eventually would have worked his way into a championship setting in the UFC. It has not happened yet, but this man can finish you in every which way in MMA. An outstanding mix of submissions, a lot of different knockouts by head kick, by punches, by knees. This man is as good a finisher as there is in this light heavyweight division, and he is out to prove as much here tonight. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
That's some power there.
Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Establishing the jab here. Try to establish that jab. Oh, nice power right lands there from Derek Brunson, longtime staple at Jackson Wink MMA, now training exclusively at his gym in Wilmington, North Carolina. And he's off to a pretty good start here tonight. Oh, big left hook there. Head kick there, blocked by Brunson. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
25 total strikes have landed for Derek Brunson.
That high kick to get you spinning, great land there.
Straight punch there again, been there all night. Oh, you land, I land, is that what we're doing here? Well-placed kick there by Brunson. Slips. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Level change, leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. That guillotine is tight.
He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Now he's going full mount.
Brunson's in half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Good work from the top here by Krylov. Making all these shots count. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
Nice straight punch.
Krylov gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
He looked for that knee.
45 seconds remain in the round. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Krylov. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Final seconds of round one. Good shot, good shot. I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right, heading back to the corner now, and Brunson's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, big knee there. Oh, beautiful combination. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. Head kick blocked. Nice jab. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Combinations here. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut.
He hurt him again. Oh. Nice high kick.
Missed with that attempt. Front kick to the body is there. Nice job by Brunson. Head kick attempt is blocked. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Krylov's, all right, well, the ref's gonna step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there, nose job?
But John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's gonna continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with these bad cuts.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's gonna continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this...
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now.
Another one!
Oh, this could do it. Brunson's bruised on the right calf right now. Clearly, those low kicks, Daniel, are having an effect.
Oh.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh! Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Brunson's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
There it is again. Look at it. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Third and final round. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Krylov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Good punch.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Brunson's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
Leg kick.
Able to check that kick as well. Oh man, the blood.
Big combination.
This could just about do it. Oh, he tagged him with the jab on the counter.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt. He's hurt again!
Oh!
It's a good right hand right there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, straight punch. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Krylov's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Krylov's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke. Oh, that'll do it! Nikita Krylov with a huge TKO victory.
What a fight! What a fight!
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Nikita the Miner Krylov.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may, proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, he got the finish.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jessica Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
So we get another look at Holly Holm tonight, still trying to harken back to the form that saw her knock out Ronda Rousey late in 2015. She's dealt with some adversity recently in the UFC. We'll see if she can get another finish tonight. Oh, the right punch is there for her. Left hand also good. Man, how crisp, DC, is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach, Guillard Parana. And he has got to like what he sees out of his student here tonight. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Holm. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, pinpoint execution on that straight punch. She's got a reach advantage, and it was pretty obvious in that sequence there.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Holm gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's how you do it. Beautiful kick by her there. Oh, the Superman punch lands. Just missed with the left there. Andrade going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively gotta figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
38 total strikes and counting that have landed for Jessica Andrade. The right hand just misses. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Oh, hook shot blocked there by Holly Holm.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Great tempo to her striking game tonight. She is staying busy and a nice series of punches again there.
She's in a great flow state. The hands are flowing, the head movement's going. She's doing a fantastic job.
You love that flow state.
I love it.
Andrade gets the double leg takedown now.
Nice pass.
Right into side control.
That was nice.
Holmes back into full guard. One minute to go here in the opening round.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Oh, nice.
Well,
oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
oh, with authority the body.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big left hand there inside.
Super high level striking by both of these women.
Oh, huge left. Oh. Massive left hand.
Oh, right hand.
Final seconds of round 1. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Well, Holmes' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that in the next round.
She's gonna be looking to finish this fight. She has to, right? She has her opponent hurt. Even as her opponent walked back to the corner, she still looked like she was on shaky legs. So if she takes her time, goes and finds a kill shot, she will be able to end this fight.
Well, at some point, she's gonna have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at... Oh!
Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh, big left hook there. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly. Lead kick is true there by Holm. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse. Oh, big punch land.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike lands.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Uppercut lands. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talk about how effective she was. And when it finally clicks, everyone's going to be impressed. Tonight, everything clicks, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, Holm's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Missed on the right hand. Nice job by her there to block those shots. When you first go to a boxing class, the first thing they say is glue your guard to your face. Her guard's high tonight.
Her guard's high, and she keeps the elbow down. She does a great job of blocking up top and down low.
Andrade's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. And she misses with the left punch there.
Big level change.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Holm's back in full guard now. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Nice punch from the clinch. Oh! Big right hand there.
Oh! Uppercut! Oh my goodness, what a right hand! Oh my goodness, what again? I mean, geez Louise.
Andrade is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, she's hurt bad.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is gonna get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's gonna get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's gonna be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
10 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, another one.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and for her, it couldn't have come at a better time. That keeps her in the fight, folks. She got knocked down near the end of the round. You got to think if there were 10 more seconds, she might have been concussed, and that would have been the end of the fight. So saved by the bell there. She now has 60 seconds with which to recover. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another round. You thought maybe with that knockdown that could have been the end.
You thought it was over. People don't usually get up from those types of strikes. She took that big punch, continued to plod forward. But if she does not move her head, her night will be over very quickly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, our next round is underway, and if you're a UFC fan and this is your first live event after a round like we just saw, you feel like this is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
This is the greatest thing you've ever experienced. Nobody could expect these two young ladies to put on that type of round to start the fight.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yeah, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
And just misses with that big right hand. Both fighters throwing heat now. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Holm shot is blocked. She's unable to connect with the left hook. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch. Well, this has been a fight that has had it all, and we are going down the stretch, my friend.
Down to the wire. You would not have wanted anything more as a fan. This has been a great fight, a great story from the very moment the official said fight.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Defensively responsible, nice block. Hook in the clinch there is good by Andrade. Snapped off the jab nicely there. Andrade is taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body. So she... Got to keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Got to look for the finish.
90 seconds to go in the fight. There's a kick. Andrade's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go. That kick blocked by Holm.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change.
Back to the well with the uppercut now, it's true. Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, the referee is going to step in here, and he has momentarily halted the action. He will call on the doctor. We'll see if he ends up stopping this fight due to that cut she's dealing with.
Well, you can see it, right? You can see from the damage. You can see from her reactions to the cut that we would have to make a decision, and not her decision. Look.
Well, it looks as though the fight is going to continue. The fans like that. Perhaps she's got to really go for it now.
She's got to really go for it. She's going to have to empty the chamber here. She's going to have to empty the gas tank, trying to finish this fight.
We'll see if she can rally here. The ref gets us back underway, but that is an injury that she is going to have to protect if she's going to stay in this fight.
Yeah, she's going to have to dig. I mean, this...
She's got big strikes landing now. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
So your winner tonight, Holly Holm, the Preacher's Daughter. She's been a little bit up and down in her UFC career. She was certainly up here tonight, and we have seen an uptick in the aggression out of Holly Holm, dating to that Miesha Tate fight that was certainly on display here tonight. And when Holly Holm fights like this, she looks like she can be a 2-division UFC champion. She won the belt, obviously, at 135 pounds. We shall see how much confidence a win like this gives Holly Holm now moving forward as she continues her UFC career. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jalton, Malhadinho, Almeida! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
On July 3rd, 1978, an American baby boy was born, as American as they get. My man, happy birthday to the boy John N.
I appreciate that. I was born at the Boston Lying-in Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts, and you know I'm an identical twin, and people always say, oh, who's older? I always tell them I wasn't going to lose the first race in my life. 1-0 out of the chute. 1-0. Doubling up on the jab. Takedown defense is there. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. And now some knees. Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Cormier's back to the side control now. Ground and pound strike there now. Inside the closed guard, really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and stuck him up.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Malhadinho getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists.
He passes the half.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
big elbow there lands. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career. Well, Malhadinho's got his head looking for a guillotine. Oh, he's in trouble.
He's out. What's this defense on display?
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by DC.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Now some upwards. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
Getting him out here.
Almeida's in half guard now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
We approach the 1 minute mark in the first round. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, great submission defense.
He passes to half guard.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Cormier's back in half guard. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
10 seconds now in round one. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
All right, so there's the final horn marking the end of the fight, and you got to think he's going to get the nod just based upon the offensive submission prowess.
I mean, he attacked submissions every opportunity he got. So constantly had his opponent under duress, constantly had him under attack. And I believe even if you're on your back, if you're throwing up that many submissions, you should get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And you know our stat guys don't like to give a lot of credit for the submission attempts, but we saw myriad attempts on both sides in that.
Multiple attempts by both fighters as they try to finish the fight on the mat.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Cormier's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, right into mount.
Almeida's in half guard. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. I was trying to guillotine. I think he's got it. It's deep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their...
Great timing on that double leg. Oh, he passes to half guard now. and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, lock his hands. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Good work, bro.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Now he's going full mount.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Fighters back to their feet here. 3 minutes to go.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Almeida's eye is closing up.
Big elbow.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Almeida. Straight right, he misses. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Nice job by him defensively there. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown. He has certainly tried to wrestle offensively tonight, but that attempt did not work.
We knew we'd see a commitment to trying to secure those takedowns. We did not anticipate him having to take this many attempts. How long until he gets discouraged?
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Almeida.
He's got to be careful here. Great defense by this fighter.
Almeida's in half guard. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Massive shot from the top.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. "30 seconds to go in the round.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, round 3 coming up next.
You're a little slow. You're on your heels. We've got to get on our toes now. We have to stay long. Remember, pump that jab.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Just misses with the straight right. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Now goes to the uppercut. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts. So he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Almeida. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Cormier gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
And there you go. Again, half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
And now he's in the guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they've got running in the ground.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier. Another ground and pound strike lands. Side control now. Cormier's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Cormier's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Almeida. Oh, it's tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Cormier's back in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Nice defense.
Cormier's back in full mount. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
15 seconds.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, well-placed knee there by Almeida.
Oh, another knee.
Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Jalton Malhadinho.
All right, no surprise there as you heard the scorecards from Bruce Buffer. Dominant performance tonight for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. The wrestler had his moments, just not enough of them.
He had moments, but when you're constantly playing catch-up, it's ultimately going to lead to your demise. He was always a step behind. So while he got the takedowns, he was never able to really establish dominant position. He could not stop the guy from moving under him, and all the jiu-jitsu, all the movement leads to him winning this decision so clearly.